go. Here they go. Hello. Hey. How y'all doing? I gotta clean these cards up. Hey, boo. Shout outs to Elizabeth for saying, "Where are you, Dream? Where are you?" Y'all know we're gonna start out. Hey, Mookie Bud. Hi. We're gonna start out. We're gonna read I Am Guidance from the Divine Realm. Hi. All right, so we start off. We're gonna channel a message through the Bible first because what? 13 in the building, 11 new beginnings. So we are gonna start out. Let me get this because I have not 444 all day. We get the message for 444 because I wasn't even paying attention to the time. So we're going to clean this up because I have not sat at this desk for a couple of days. So we're going to clean this up and we're going to get right on to it. So how y'all doing out there? Everybody holding in the road with this shift? With this shift that's going on? Y'all feeling a little anxiety moving? Your ADHD moving a little bit? You know, because they be ready to give us some little medicine for everything. All right. I did send it to Elizabeth. I did send it to Ann. Yes. We're going to get in there today. We're going to see what's the energy, baby. Yeah. Come on, y'all. We you know we feeling it. There is no way you cannot feel this shift going on. Right? And remember, I did Bible study with my brother the other night, and I told him, I said, we're still in our 130 days of Noah. We're still inside. Remember, Noah was told to build the ark. He built the ark, and then he had 150, 30 or 50 days in the ark. How many days did Noah have in the ark? That started on 2:17:6. All right, so I can say that I'm starting back to read my Bible. Y'all know I ain't gonna be in the church, but you might look around and it might be a dang minister over here. I'm gonna show them how I put the cards because they seem to think cards and the Bible don't go together. But the message is through everything. The way we messed up before was separating. We separated everything. The dark from the light, the white from the black. You know what I'm saying? Separated everything. You got to put this stuff together for your whole picture, your puzzle, to put your puzzle together. So I'm going back to what I know. The Bible and cards. And see where it's at. Do y'all see all the countries in the Bible are in the media right now? All the countries in the Bible are in the media. And what he say? Take me through there. Through the waters. Open up the waters. Hey, boo. Open up the waters. Ain't that what he told them? Make me a straightaway through the Red Sea that ain't red, but we see the firework. Remember, my brother, when we were doing our Bible study the other night, right? He said, well, they said they were gonna come back this time in fire. Nigga, you don't see them missiles? What the missiles look like? Fire falling from the air? It's already happening. It started last year in October. Octagon. Matter of fact, let's get we're gonna channel a shape out of sacred geometry. And y'all see I got the circle, right? It's already right there. All the symbols, the signs and the symbols. Let's start. And then we're gonna see how we can put this all together. Y'all stick with me for a little while if you have time. You know, because this is the kicker. You have enough knowledge in your hands, in your house, to let it cook, to teach somebody something. Each one reach one, teach one. Learn while you earn. Use the tools that you have in your house right now. If it's a Bible, turn on your camera and start talking about what you channel out of the Bible. If it's a book, right? Books, chapters, verses. Same thing with cards. Books, chapter, verse. He said, I don't understand. You got to tap in a little bit more. I can't make you understand. You got to watch me while I work. All right, so let's see what the shape is. And I'm going to show y'all another technique I just saw too. I just saw it, okay? How and when to work with them. Squares, okay? So, we're going to use this page for instance. When I see this page right here, you know what I think about? The cross. You be the cross. You being the cross. Can you see that? Just simple techniques about how you stand. Stop always kneeling down to pray. Hold your hands up. Hold your hands high. I'm good. I'm good, Juan. Right? You being the center. It'll make it feel a little bit better. So what I used to do, I would stand up and I would make myself the pendulum. You know how you get a yes or a no or a maybe, right? That's how your body will sway. Your body can be the pendulum. You don't always just have to be swinging a tool. You be in the gap. You be the tool. Your body can be the pendulum. Yes, I'm telling you. Even with me sitting down, you see my body already got this way. So how would you get your yes and your no? You can get your own yes and your no by standing in alignment with yourself. I'm telling you now. All right, so that's a meditation technique. Clock it. All right, now let's see what we get. Y'all know I read from the Message Bible. A lot of people, the Message Bible, there's so many versions of Bible, but the Message Bible is how we talk now. How we talking these days. Right? All right, so I don't know what we're going to get. Show us the way for this message. All right, what we got? Psalms 24. We got 2 likes and 4 people was in there. Psalms 24. I got a message that I got wrote in here. So we're gonna see what this say. I hate you. It's okay. I don't use the word hate, but it's okay. I don't care. Why would I care? I mean, I just can't get in the mental alchemy of someone coming in my space and time, my portal, talking about I hate you. Why would I give a flying fuck? I don't care. But back to the class at hand. My channel, my writing in here says, ask the Most High, walk through every door, meet me, order my steps, bargain my tongue. What? Ask the Most High, walk through every door. So, because my illusion of the Most High is within, then I know that everywhere I walk, you going with me. Yeah, girl. I mean, I don't know why they think I care. As a content creator, as a content creator, take what resonates and leave the rest. You're not going to stop me from coming out here because you hate me. I don't even use that word. Hate and fear don't live in my vocabulary. Okay, so Psalms 24. God claims earth and everything in it. Remember, I said we got to stop separating things. All of it matters. Okay, that's what you want to hear? All right, so God claims world and all who live on it. He built it on ocean foundation. So we know this thing is water. Even when you look anywhere at a globe, where my globe don't look like your globe, but a regular color globe, it would be all blue, and then So we know it's water. Now, the switching in the kitchen, the shift that we need to start programming in our mind, because remember, somebody told us all this stuff. Now we're going to have to do the research, study for ourselves to show ourselves approved. First of all, we're not out here trying to convince nobody to think like we think. You either get it the way I give it to you, or you go and get it for yourself and you interpret it the way. Matter of fact, you get it and then you go teach it to somebody else, and then let me come over there and see your perspective. Perspective made easy, right? But because the era that we came from, a belief, now we know we got to go back in here and dissect it for ourselves. Let me put this on Do Not Disturb, because for some reason, baby, I can promise you, in a time I ever came on this platform and did not put my phone on Do Not Disturb, and people then they come in. I don't be hearing no dings, no ringing or nothing until I get up here. So once we deprogram the Trinity of Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, and we start to do mother, father, and child or children, right? Then we start to speak them. Not saying that I'm taking nothing from the father, because daughters are opposite to the father, right? So I'm not taking anything away. I'm adding to the perspective, the perception of it's just father. And father gave Mother Earth a name. But if as far back as you can do your research, that's where you think it stop at, then that's where you'll stop at. But if you say, like the Ma'at, that this world, this planet is billions and trillions of years old, light years or dark years, and both, you will stop thinking that, oh, that was the set in stone. That's all it was. It's just what Adam and Eve and, no. It was four corners of the earth. Okay, so laid out on the river grinder. So when I'm thinking now about how they doing these drones, how these people saying they got taken by dolphins to an underworld, and then you got scientists going and going in the sea and going under, and they saying, oh, we discovered this. It was already there. They just tapped into it, supposedly. But what led them there? Did they find some kind of ancient knowledge? Because they said, oh, all the books were burnt up, all of them. And then we know it's bigger than the books because we had stones and tablets. So some of this stuff you didn't even get from a book. Why we didn't go over there and read the stone and tablets for ourselves? The emerald tablets. They talked about the tablets in the Bible. So, in saying that, you got to go back further. Now, I'm about to say this, and I can eat it. If something was to karma was to slap me in the face, which I'm walking karma, right? I'm gonna say it without fear. If they say it is nothing new under the sun, right? Under this sun, the SUN. But we know the moon got its own light. The moon light up too, especially on the full moon. It's lit up like Fortnite out there too. Okay, check this out. What if we got a new sun? Could we do something new then? If a new sun popped up? I'm just asking. What would we do? Yeah, I heard that stutter. My throttle. My throat chakra was like, what? Right? What? Did you really say that? A new sun? I mean, I'm just saying. If we can't do nothing under that old one that's new, right? So we need to just, think a little bit outside the box, outside the circle. You know what I'm saying? So the energy right now for me look like this. It's not a straight line. It's not a perfect circle. Baby, it's everywhere. Some of y'all need to get a pen and a piece of paper and go in chaos and draw you some lines. Do you have any dogs? Because I do. His name is Max. No, baby, I don't have dogs. And I'm going to tell you why I don't have dogs. And I don't know why dogs were significant. Did you see a dog in this? Maybe you saw a vision of a dog. I've had pets. I've had cats, dogs. I've had birds. Um, right now in life, I just don't have the time to clean up after pets. The closest thing I'm gonna get to a dog is a man. I mean, I'm just saying because they got that black dog energy. So, but no, I don't. Okay, so what does it say? It says, "Who can climb Mount God? Who can scale the holy north face? Only the clean-handed." I was just wondering because I like dogs and cats, but my mom does not like cats, so that's why I have a dog. Well, dog spelled backwards would be relatable to what we're talking about. Dog spelled backwards is God. Does that help? Is that why people love dogs better than they love people? Or is that why you interrupted my class about dogs and cats? But God, dog spelled backwards, cats, very spiritual beings. So I could see that having something to do with what we're talking about right now. So it's a good thing that you have both. Okay, so only the clean handed and only the pure hearted. Oh, wait a minute. What is her name? Juan, are you in Psalms 24? David, the star of David, the Merkaba. Are you here? Or are you playing with the dogs and the cats? I'm trying to figure out. Because I know, y'all, I have had a whole conversation today about ADHD. People not being focused on the subject at hand. I got some notes on it. Stay focused. You might have to take a test today. Okay, so it says men who won't cheat and women who won't subdue. Who can climb the mountain? So when it say he he built it on the ocean foundation. Okay. He built, oh, you do have ADHD. Okay. He built it on the ocean foundation. Why did I get the scenario of he was talking about a woman and the water that flows through me and to me? I'm here. I'm just watching him drinking my lemonade. Okay. Okay, so God is at their side. With God is at their side. With God's help, God with an S. So that sounds like a God is. Every time matter of fact, I'm just gonna start reading like that. If I see a God in the Bible with an S, I'm gonna say Goddess. Okay, so God at their side, with God, with God is help, they make it. With God, the masculine, and with God is the feminine, God with an S, because they both had capital letters, they make it. So that's giving me the energy of the masculine and the feminine. So that goes back to me saying, try putting your woman in the version of this. Putting your father, your the mother, the father, and the child and the children. This Jacob is what happens to God's seekers, God's questers. Can somebody look up the name Jacob meaning for me and tell me what the name Jacob means? The meaning of Jacob? This Jacob is what happens to God's seekers. What's Jacob's name meaning? I know I got it wrote somewhere, but I really don't have the computer plugged up or anything. Can anybody tell me what Jacob's name meaning is? Type it in the chat. Okay. Jacob is a Hebrew name meaning supplanter, heel grabber, or following after. Okay. God is at their side. With God's help, they make it. This supplanter, this heel grabber, this following after, per Google, right? Because etymology, it could mean something else, right? Is a seeker of God, it's a quester of God. Now, is Jacob the supplanter, the grabber, like just say if we take the remember the H and the E, the AEIOU is interchangeable. the heel grabber, the person that's grabbing healing for themselves, right? The heel grabber. The supplanter, the planter that said, I'm sowing these seeds in my life for harvest. It says, wake up, sleepyhead city. Wake up, sleepyhead people. King Glory is ready to enter. Healing is ready for you. That's what I got. Healing. Because remember, they were playing with letters. They were playing with words. Words and swords. Same word used interchangeable. All right? Who is King Glory? God armed and battle ready. I'm ready to fight the good fight for this healing that's going to take me from rags to riches. Rags to a raggedy ass energy to a rich ass energy. Because God is an energy. Supplanter, someone who takes the place of another, holder of the heel, or one who follows. But listen, y'all, we also leaders at the same time. See, we're not separating, am I a follower or am I a leader? Remember at the beginning of the live, what did I say? Thank you. I said, we putting things together. I'm going to learn while I earn. I'm a leader. I'm a lead while I follow. Who are you following? Not man. Not no more. Right? I'm learning to lean and depend on who? This cross? This person that was crucified on the cross? You? Surrender all? You standing in alignment with yourself? You being the pendulum? The vessel? You. You wake up, sleepy head. You wake up, sleepy people. Are you ready to enter in this healing journey? This fix it for me? Fix it. Look in the mirror and say, you fix it. The one in the mirror. What did Michael say? I'm starting with the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his ways. Even though he was in his feminine energy, he still spoke of himself as that masculine. But when you looked at him, he was operating in the feminine. You couldn't tell what it was. All right. Wake up, you sleepyhead city. Wake up, you sleepyhead people. Get ready to enter. So, a couple of months, I came on TikTok or YouTube. I'm not sure what platform. Could have been Facebook. And I said the second coming was you coming into you. You tapping into you. How I feel. What I like. What I don't like. And anything that I don't like and don't feel good to me, I'm getting away from it. Quick, fast, and in a motherfucking hurry. I'm moving in silence. I'm not telling nobody what I'm doing. If you reach out to me, I'm gonna give it to you. But I'm not chasing, I'm attracting. Because I have to lead and I have to follow at the same time. So I can have my discernment. My discernment don't mean nothing. If I'm asleep, I ain't discerning shit. Right? Okay. So that was 24. Who is the King Glory? God of the angel armies. He is the King Glory. Right? But we know he and she is together. They together. Somebody said, oh, Adam was before Eve. He gave his rib. And I said, well, we got 13. Y'all got 12, 11. Or we got 12. Y'all got 12. We got 13. Oh, that don't mean nothing. It's not anatomy. Hey, Ann. Hey, the Bible's not about anatomy. The Bible's about anatomy. It's about astrology. It's about all things. What you mean? All things. But it's the way people get it taught to them. Now, everybody that I talk to is going back. I'm not telling nobody not read no Bible. I'm saying go back and read it in a different perspective. Go back and read it. I said meet it. Yeah, go back and meet it in not a slave mindset. Right? Because it's almost like it was one-on-one slave book. I promise you. It was like one of the first slave books, the mental alchemy of thinking that somebody outside of you is controlling your life. But then we said God is within and without. God is above and below. Because what would they say? Oh, God is high and the devil is low. Okay, well, what if it's upside down? What if the devil is high? Because, baby, everybody that seems like they in a hierarchy energy, they is wicked. I mean, do you see it? They up high and, baby, they don't give two poops about humanity. They don't. You go to the school, we don't like the way this child's behavior. And then they get mad at me. I said, well, ADHD is adults and kids. I said, so guess what the teacher said? Oh, yeah, I have it too. The lady with the master degree. Oh, she talking about, she tried to throw her master degree at me. I said, I don't give a damn about your education. That's still programmed. Oh, she was mad at me. ADHD, behavior problems. I said, you got it. You have behavior problems. And then she say, yeah, my daughter, she has, now this is the one with the master degree. My daughter, she has ADHD, and if she goes some days without taking her medicine, she can't even possibly go and function outside. Now she's 20 years old. I said, sound like she got an addiction. I said, if she can't function without it, then that's an addiction, right? And so then when she threw her masters at everything she said, baby, I was writing it down and I was looking it up. And she said, well, I mean, I understand that you do your research, and before you give my baby any kind of pill, I'm going to do my research. And then as I started reading all the ingredients for ADHD, baby, do y'all know that all the ingredients is what athletes take? So I'm like, are y'all trying to program? What are y'all trying to program? So I ended up saying, listen, I told my daughter, I said, I apologize. I said, but they don't understand that we raising children, not robots. I said, their school they want them to get on this medication so they can sit down and focus so they can get a higher number for their EOG, because the school with the highest EOG testing, they get something, right? Does that sound like sports? Listen to this. The school that's connected to the medical field, the doctors, where they need these forms, what is it called? Let me go get the paper. Oh, yeah, I bust her down. I said the form is a 504 form that the school need. They need for you to identify that your child got a behavior problem Anything outside your child just being a regular child and don't give a fuck what they stand up there talking about and just want to go play and you know what I'm saying? I mean, yes. But guess when it started, y'all? Leave the notes right here. It started in 1973. Right. Sports, if you're going to give them sports medicine, you might as well just let them go outside and play sports. Because when the child has run around and played, they get tired anyway. They mind calm down. You can kind of talk to them better. But they don't. They want you to in the house, scared to go outside, scared they're going to get kidnapped by the hierarchies because regular people ain't just kidnapping no people. That's they shit, kidnapping and eating people and kids coming up with missing organs and all this shit. That's not our shit. We are not the vampires. That's something else. But they talked about it in the Bible. Didn't they talk about cannibalism? And now we seeing this whole Epstein thing where they were eating the people and the kids and the women and throwing them over there in the sea. Now they talking about, oh, there's sea creatures out there. You fed them. You mutated them to want blood. Sharks. Then they go over there on their island and drink blood and eat bones and all that shit with them doing it after they finish with it. And then they start coming back up here closer inland. So I wouldn't be surprised if not too long we see a big thing this summer about shark attacks when they came through. Because y'all got to think they be telling you without telling you. Oh, they were eating people and drinking blood and all of this, and they throw the stuff over into the, they had to get rid of the evidence. But yeah, this act of 1973, which would have been 52 years. Now, y'all got to think, they wrote a lot of these patents back then. Now they implementing them. Did you hear that? It took them these years to do scientific research on us, putting stuff in the computer, attaching it to your name. Like with me, I'm a foster child, right? I was a foster child. I was part of their system. They took me away from my parents and they gave me to the Moors, the black people that were a little bit uppity, right? And they were already putting them. Most of them were Christians. Let's be honest. A lot of the foster parents are attached to Christianity, so they were better than your mama and your daddy, your real parents. That house was better. So they took you away from there and they set you over there. And then they started keying in behavior. What was the statistics? Where would they come up from? It's like the straw man, right? So it makes the straw man look even more real now when you know they've been making money off your backs since back then. Do it not? That means you had money attached to you at a very young age for somebody to get paid to put you in their house. Y'all understand what I'm saying? Because right here it said the act was created in 1973. So since the year that I was born, they have been doing statistics about ADHD, anxiety, It was like even my life was a research. To snatch her away from the mother's womb, the family, the familiar spirit, and put her over here and pay them to keep up with her. But the money came from my straw man. My straw man came in here with money. But what I was saying that for is because all the ingredients of this so-called medicine that they want to give to the kids, remember they gave it to us. Remember they gave us those fluoride drinks, and now they're saying fluoride decalculates your pineal gland. But they were giving it to us in school. Woo, swish. Lab rats. Lab rats. Just like the barcode scanner where you see people, and if you have looked at regular TV any times lately, every commercial got a barcode scanner. It was in this book. Yeah, we been they guinea pigs for a long time. Even the tags in your bras. I tell you what, do something. You go to Walmart and you buy a bra, before you leave the parking lot, cut that damn chip out of it. Hold it up to the light and look at it. Leave it in their parking lot. Don't take it to your house. Tracker. You got tracker on the phone, tracker in the bras. Everything. Victoria's Secret. It's in there too. It's in this book, 1949. And they doing it all around the world. Just like if we read the Bible now, like we have been reading it. If you read the Bible now, Israel, Iraq, Asia, Turkey, where they at? All in war right now. Spiritual warfare. For educational purposes only. This is a school. This is a real class. But guess what? They had their versions. But like I said, it took years for it. It's like a cycle. It's pretty much like this is a new earth. This is a new energy. All that stuff is crumbling. I told you they diagnosed me and I told you they diagnosed me and I took the medicine for 2 months and haven't had any problems since I stopped with their meds. Yeah. But check this out. What did I ran amok on them just do? Did it not hit their biggest medicine plant? Oh, I'll hit you where it hurt. In the medical field. What did they hit? And now they said, oh, go buy all. Now go buy some tea. I told that lady that, I said, listen, I don't know who you talking to. And I don't give a damn about your degree, your master. I said, I'm a master. I said, add my birthday and my name up. I'm a master number 33. I don't care about your ranking. I said, the same masters you got, baby, I went and got it for myself. I said, you programmed to work for the system. The government, the school system, all that work together. I told my people, I said, I wouldn't be surprised with you telling her today. Take your medication and your behavior. I said, baby, everybody got a behavior problem. What's wrong with you? Everybody got a strand of ADHD. I said, but this is the kicker. This is why I bust in the head with. The teacher, ADHD medicated. She's sitting at the time about, I take it. I can't function without it. I know. That's what I'm telling you. I don't take it. And I'm telling you, you got a behavior problem. If you get mad at 8 and 9 year olds, if you think 8 and 9 year olds supposed to sit down and shut the fuck up, baby, you can't even get grown people to sit down and shut the fuck up now. Who do you think you are? If you can't handle it, go sit down, go home, quit, retire. Your service is no longer needed. And Miss Counselor, I've been doing this for 25 years. I said, I don't give a damn. I said, your school need these kids to take this medicine so they can sit down and focus on your EOG, so you can get the highest grade, so y'all can get a higher raise. So you're going to medicate the kids for money? Because the people you went to school with, is the psychiatrist. It's the psychologist. Y'all all took the same damn class. Y'all working together. Girl, I talked to this mama today, and baby, she was on our ass. They know that we working together. You should have heard her. And look, and the principal started laughing, right? And me and my daughter started laughing because they couldn't mind fuck us. I don't like when people look down on others or put them in a category. You are right. Mm-hmm. Matter of fact, I'm certain to call them tomorrow and ask them what time is the testing. I'll come sit and watch mine. Y'all, they are working together. Their check comes from the GOV. They're working together. They working with social service. Oh, we need you to sign this paper. I said, are you more worried about him taking this test, or are you more worried about this paper being signed? They are all. You are the enemy that they were talking about. You and your loved ones are their enemy. I wouldn't be surprised if God don't come down here and shut all schools and tell everybody they got to get on the internet and teach their own kids. Homeschool. That's what we having to do. We having to go deprogram ourselves from all this shit they told us that didn't mean us a bit of good. Then we would already be exceeded and abundantly over them. We have always been the target. The food, a target. I told my daughter, I said, change his diet. Don't let him eat in these bullshit ass restaurants. If watermelon is good for ADHD, give him watermelon every damn day. Amino acids. I said, because this over obsession with a pill is going to fix everything. It's crazy. So if I give you a pill, you don't need God to heal or to heal. All right, y'all. Now, they seem to think, they seem to think that the cards don't go with the message and where you get it from. Let's see. Y'all ready? Y'all Y'all ready to see if the cards go with it? We done did books and chapters. Let's do cards. You can go and see it because I can't see it with my children. Oh, I can? Okay. All right. Let's see, y'all. Marrying for money and moving silence. Let's see. Look like this is all, they might be all mixed up. All right. I'm just ready to just go ahead and say we all been hoodwinkle. Homeschooling, I feel, is where it's at anyway. Yeah. Cause they can't teach our children. They might as well just say shut it down. Cause they can't teach us. They cannot. Let me make sure, y'all. But we forgive them. We forgive them for that bullshit right there. Game no good on this new earth. And they can say it's new age. They can say it's old age. They can say it's New Testament. I say it's Old Testament. Because that shit, they ain't for us. The prince of darkness is real. They want to be the prince over the dark ones. The Israelites. But I just got to say, I can't let your ass get close to me. I don't trust you. And I told her, I don't trust you as the teacher. I don't trust you as the counselor. I don't trust your psychiatrist as writing a prescription for a 9-year-old to put them on drugs. Why the hell would I fucking let you put a 9-year-old on drugs and you saying you want it? You want everybody to be walking ducks? You want everybody to be sleeping giants? What the Bible say? The sleeping people. They want everybody sleeping people. Just like they did when they told the people to do this. Oh, I don't know. Probably not. Probably not, because they're going to think you're trying to give some answers to their bullshit ass tests. They minimum teaching of showing you how to live in this fucked up ass society that they done created. That ain't working for nobody but them. And it ain't even working for them. Because they one paycheck from being broke. But ain't nobody talking like that. That's why I was like, they was tripping. The TSA people, they're in the food drive. Bitch, they was already in the food drive. It ain't just happened because y'all put ICE over there. And let's talk about ICE. ISIS, the disruptor. They put ICE. ICE is out here disrupting everything. ISIS. Y'all still gonna make it masculine, ain't you? All right, let's see what the cards got to say. I don't know, Ann, but if I could, I would love to. They got me wanting to keep my eye on them now. Oh, I still got another card in here. Hold on. Yeah, I probably can't. I just be thinking. I wish I could, though. I wish my page would blow up and I could afford to put him in a homeschool program. I would say, fuck their school system and their medication that they trying to give all these kids. You couldn't do it during the thing in 2020. Now you trying to still find ways. When I told you everything I looked for that particular um thing for ADHD, it was attached to sports, muscle. You know what I'm saying? I mean, even I even broke it down all the way to kidney failure, and I mean, it's crazy. But you want to give it to the kids? Why? So you could for all these kidney places they done put up everywhere. What are they called? Kidney disease. They got them everywhere. Did y'all not see the movement of those buildings? Was it Vista or something? They everywhere. All of a sudden, there's a pandemic of kidney disease. Where that come from? All the Pepsis and Mountain Dews, or the bottled water. Somebody, we might need to be looking into some legal issues with this fake shit they around here doing, this money, this ego. When a lot of parents were involved, they all had a problem. I don't trust them with any children like that. I don't trust you saying a child got a problem with ADHD and you an adult and you got a problem with ADHD. I don't trust you saying that you have a master's degree, but your daughter can't function without this medication that you signed the paper to give her. Hell, I have detachment issues with my children for real. And you better. She talking about she was gonna come to my son grand soccer game. I was like, shit, me too. And I'm watching your ass. But if I get you outside that damn school, I'm gonna tell your ass something real. Feelings gonna be just as hurt. I'm gonna say, yeah, God finna come down and rain on your parade for this fake flexing you doing for this money for this damn school. Look how she got this book in her hand, thinking on how you gonna fuck somebody with miseducation. Damn, I thought I had it all in this book. I'm talking about showing off because she thought her degree. Bitch, I don't give a fuck about your degree. I'm gonna break your ass down. And I turned they down laughs. You know how people like in the background, the principal. But she don't know, baby. I know my art guidelines and principles. You ain't it. That laugh went away. When I tell you that laugh went away, me and my daughter were laughing. Me and my daughter start laughing. That bitch shut up and didn't say another motherfucking word. It was three of them. Don't call me to a conference. Don't let me be on the phone, baby. I said, hold on. Hold on. I got to go get my pen and paper. Y'all know I'm always talking about a pen and paper. They being exposed. Everything is being exposed. We are in the age of exposure. How dare you sit behind a debt with all your student loan, dummy, and act like you know children? No, you know that's your job. That's not your passion. That's your motherfucking job. Because your passion would be, you'll be like them TSA people. Judge and police and lots more of, that's right, dirty offers. They all working together. And they ass is caught like a dirty case of broken condom disease. They ass is caught. It's giving me they all about to have that rash that Trump got. That rash that he trying to cover up. That skin rash that they all coming up with. Spiritual disease. Anybody seen that rash on what is it on his left hand? That's why he like this, got it covered. He turned to a reptilian. Or he got skin cancer. Ain't that's what's gonna take their population out anyway? Hmm. They were talking shit, y'all. They were talking shit, and for every damn thing they said, I had something to say. This motherfucker said something about research. Yeah, baby. We do our research now. We don't just take shit as face value. Come up against the wrong one, this is what they get ready to be. Come up against the wrong one because, see, they been hiding behind their job titles. That's why, remember this analogy. Doctors have to have a doctor. Counselors have to have a counselor. Therapists have to have a therapist. Spiritualists have to have a spiritualist. But we ready. We clout hungry and we ready to start drama. Not Fred Sanford, big dumb, right? Big damn dummy. The hell you think you talking to? They can't handle these spiritual gangsters that's done been moving in silence. That's done sat down and say, you know what? If I take an hour a day to study for myself, that's an hour that a bitch ain't gonna be able to play in my face. I don't care. If you take away their titles, bitch, who are you? If I take away your teacher title, who are you? You a dope fiend with ADHD medicine in you. If I take away teacher, who the hell gonna sit here and tell me on this planet today that they don't have some kind of substance of their choice? Now, let me tell you about the substance. I went to the casino about 2 o'clock this morning. So that would have been leaving out of Sunday, going into Monday, this rising. I got a phone call. Come to the casino, play with me, sit with me. I ain't had to have no money. Yo, why I get in the casino, after I see my significant other, I turn around in the path of a pastor. In the casino with them people money that they struggle to pay their tithes this week. Because how would you separate it? Remember we said we ain't separate nothing. They all have to go hand in hand in a sense. Yeah. Even the pastors are on their payroll. The pastors in on the government payroll with the popes and them, with the Freemasons. We the enemy, y'all. Remember we were like, who the enemy? Who the enemy? We the enemy. Yep. Us waking up to ourselves, they have coke. Right. Woo, baby. Boy, The sleepy giants is woke up. The sleepy giants, the grasshoppers. I see a tower right in your face. And it's toxic. It's toxic as hell. It is toxic. Bad advice, low vibrational, emotional leeching, karmic relationships. It's toxic as hell. But they finna feel it with them legal issues. They done messed around and caused some karmic legal issues on their ass. Somebody put them in a trick bag. For money. All for the love. They were fake flexing for money. For a paycheck. Messing up people's immune systems. Giving them fake shit. Synthetic. What they call it? Non-stimulant. They did it all for money. They needed to get to your straw man. See, your straw man got some money attached to it. And the government, because that's who they get paid by. The reparations is about to come. This legal issue is your straw man getting ready to get all that money back that they been switching around from them off your backs. And they got their head down. They got their head down because they know we know they toxic as hell. You ain't never done nothing to help us, to save us. Even with Jesus, they try to paint him like them. Hung his ass on the cross. They sketchy as fuck. They unsure how you about to play your game. They know this scale. They know their options is weighing out. Nigga, we thinking. We thinking how we about to get our shit and take our shit back. And we ain't about to make no fake accounts and no fake documentation. Stubborn ass motherfucking hoes. Confirm this ego. What the fuck you got your head down for? You got the fucking degree? That what you said? I went to school. I got the books. What you got your head down for? Because your ass is caught? Caught in the act? Confirm this ego. Because we learn our fucking lessons. The cosmos told us, you learn your lesson. You done damn played this game enough. Tobacco industry in it too. They thought you ain't have no fucking guidance. Bitch, we got spiritual education. We got spiritual downloads coming on this bitch. Their time is up. That rash about to take them out of here. They is caught living double lives, acting like they for us and our kids and our family, and they not. That's the case that they caught. They caught living a double life. They caught a case of living a double life. They ain't never, ever done nothing to help us or our kids. They ain't never made a good pill for your ass to stay alive. Every pill they made is for you to die One demon opened the door for 7 more. Side effects. Never have they done anything but talk shit and think you stupid. Now gossip about that, because that's what you gotta do now. Give them bitches something to talk about. They need to get back in the huddle because they circle ain't working. The school system is connected to the fucking social services, the school system, and all them bitches work for the GOV. But guess what, y'all? Guess what I heard? They ripping them off. Why they stealing from the straw man? Guess what? They about to wake up and their account's about to be empty. They shit about to transfer to our accounts. Reparation. Who said reparations won't come? In the old world it didn't come, but we don't live in that world no more. That's why they didn't want us to have no voice. No voice, no choice, and no force. Because once you know that there is power in the tongue, and you start casting judgment on them ones that were working against you, which was all of them. Even the fucking church. When I said a lady took the damn people money and went in the casino and gambled that shit up. And some of them people ain't got no light bill money. They gave their last 10%. When is it time for them to get their 10%? And me too. Bring that shit, run that shit on back. Talk your shit. Bring me back my tithes and my offering times 10. Times how many? Ghosted, avoidance, hiding. They feeling guilty as hell. They want to go climb in a fucking corner now when they know this shit is getting exposed. Yo, they in the corner like them bitches is talking shit. They said they want your ass to go broke. The whole damn thing. The school system, the fucking social services, the all day motherfucking programs. Run us our money back. Give your higher self thanks. Give your higher self thanks that you won't go for that bullshit no damn more. Okay. I got you, Ann. They trying to avoid us talking shit, y'all, because that goes back to ancient history when they put stones in our mouths. They put masks and muzzles on our mouths like they do dogs. Yes, 555. Give thanks to your higher self for giving you this on this day. Man, I'm trying to tell you, the whole legal system is going broke. They're trying to act like it's, man, this is God doing. They're trying to act like this war is just a physical war. Baby, this spiritual, your tower has failed. I bet we're going to get the tower out. We Babylon, they falling. We rising and they falling. We the baby lions. Babylon. What I tell y'all? They asked, we done set a spiritual attack. We done set they ass a fucking fall. We done exploded they ass. The crown chakra mixed with the dark matter, purple and black. We put on our thinking caps and went back to the dark matters. broke their ass. Broke all their curses. We are generational curse breakers. They don't like that. They hurting. They don't like that. They don't like that you call your power back. Remember we kept getting unknown caller? Remember we kept getting unknown caller for weeks? All right, let's see. They hurting. They hurting and we soul searching. We did our research. We is not going for that. Deep meaning. But people be like, it's not that deep. Yes, the fuck it is. Start looking at them people that say it's not that deep. Not that leap. Start looking at them people that say it's not that damn deep and get the hell away from them. The next person that tell you it's not that deep, take off running and see if they run behind you. And leave their ass at the rock bottom. If they think it's not that deep and you're not really committed to fixing your shit, your straw man, woman. Do y'all remember the straw man in the Wizard of Oz? The scarecrow that did not have a what? A heart? Or courage. Oh! The scarecrow didn't have courage. The straw man did not have courage to come back and get that shit. What did the straw man not have? Because I think the lion didn't have heart. The straw man didn't have courage. Do y'all remember the Wizard of Oz? Dorothy was in a loop. Dorothy's house was in a spiral, and all of them she picked up through the tornado, through the chaos. A copper. The Tin Man was copper, but it had no oil. Copper beings, like the book in the Bible, his foot of copper, a bronze. Don't you got to shine both of them up with oil? The fucking food fell in my lap. They thought we were the fools. And the sun on the bottom. The most positive card in the deck. And what's this? Pentacles. The fool we in now, the zero of the fool. The most positive card in the deck. The sun. No. This is star. My bad. Let me put my glasses on. This is the star. As above, so below. 1 foot in the water. What did that first book of the Bible? 170. This is star. So new beginnings, possibilities, innocence, spontaneous, trust in life, blind faith, and then the star card, hope, calm, faith, purpose, revival, spirituality, good omen. The fool got good omen now. What? Remember I said they were shooting those missiles. They were shooting those bombs of fire. Look. They were calling them fallen angels, y'all. Man, why was they calling the bombs fallen angels? But then that would make sense because all of the machines that they shooting these bombs off, they have them named after demonic entities. Look at the names of these missiles that they telling you. It's hilarious. They must go. the whole system. Take it back to where you can't got it from. Europe, whatever. Wherever you got the shit from. Take it back. That's not our shit. It's not for us. We hope y'all take that shit back where you came from. Matter of fact, we condemn that shit. No weapon formed us to shall not prosper. But y'all shooting that shit up. Even some of these cosmos, remember that earthquake thing? They said that was, it hit North Carolina, Ohio, it hit all of them. Yo, guess what? They told us it was a what? Uh-uh. Uh-uh. Didn't I tell y'all the tower was coming? Didn't I tell y'all that the tower was going to show up? Confirmation. Who was in here when I said that? 16 and 17. That's three major arcanas. The tower, the star, sudden change, chaos in the blood, disasters awakening, sudden insight, and you win in silence. When you win in silence, that Virgo, that last year, we did something last year in September. We want to go back and look at that. 7, 8, 9, 10. It's it's divine synchronicity. We were thinking that God won't hearing us, but we know we were talking to God. But we was like, ain't no way you hear me. I hear you. It's the God in me. Hey, it's the God in me. Hey, it's the God in me. What do you think you see when you see me? You don't know how much I gave. Don't know how far I came. What? We got 4 major arcanas out here. The star, the fool, the tower, and the hermit. Equaling 8, 9, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Wow. You got to be fearless. Remember I said they want you in fear. They want you in fear thinking that you don't know what you're doing. Those are people you got to set the captive free. Knights of Wands, energy, passionate, inspired action, adventure, fearless, and impulsive. Ain't no way for you to get to the top of your wheel of fortune, for you to get to this money that they owe you, right? You got to do those steps. You got to ride it out. I told the storm you can't pass, go away gotta go. Rest. That's all we gotta do right now, y'all. We gotta rest. We gotta rest so we can make sure we can do the magician's job. We gonna rest for this 6-9 balance. This balance. Because you gotta think the Knight of Wands rode in the energy of balance. That 6-9 right there. Where is it at? Right here is the scale. And then you got the scale right here. You got the Fool and the Magician. You got 10-10. The Magician and the Wheel of Fortune. 10-10. All right, let's see when this energy about to come through. Queen of Swords and Knight of Pentacles. It was some hard work. Unbiased judgment. Self-love. I done got hot. Yo, we was out here hurting, thinking, what's wrong with me? Why I can't manifest the life of my dreams? What's wrong with me? Was I born into a karmic family? They had you in a fucking loop-de-loop, boy. They were doing a big one to the food. That's crazy. I am seeing something, but I am not ready for you to know about them yet. Somebody's seeing signs. But we still moving in silence. But you seeing signs that trouble don't last always. You just moving in silence. Is you here? Is you with me? Because I pull this last card and close it out. Let me know. Can you hear me? Did they get me out of here? Are you here? Well, we're going to close it up then. Everybody gone? All right. Nothing is yet set in stone. We're in this live. Nothing is yet set in stone. Have a good day. See you later. If you hit the repeat, type nothing is yet set in stone.